October began with cup action, a trip to face the newly named Caledonia Locomotives, better known as Cali Locos, and Meda arrived full steam ahead. 4 goals, control from start to finish, a comfortable 4-1 win, and safe passage into the next round. Then came the league duties, a trip to East Ayrshire and one of the biggest tests of the season so far, Darvel. A club that had raised the profile of the West of Scotland Football League in recent years through major investment and headline moments, none bigger than knocking SPFL side Aberdeen out of the Scottish Cup. The spending may have eased, but the challenge remained. A tough game expected, a tough game prepared for. And the question was simple. Would this new-look Meadow side lay down a real marker? It was Meadow who struck first, and it was pure McKim ball. Playing out from the back, calm, patient, confident. Something sections of the Meadow support were still adjusting to, but this was the gaffer's team, and it was his style. Barkley into Wilson. Jojo Gillespie came looking for the ball, already knowing where he was going with it next. His pass split the Darvel defence wide open. Cake to the byline. His ball flashes across the goal, and B1 arriving to slot home inside 7 minutes, wearing the number 7 on his back. A brilliant team goal, 1-0 Meda. Meda created more chances, controlled large spells, but football can change quickly. Right on half-time, a long throw, a scramble, some heady tennis inside the box, before the ball finally dropped and toe poked past Barkley, 1-1 at the break. The reaction the gaffer demanded at half-time came almost immediately. Gal reading the play brilliantly, stepping inside and with his first touch looking to play Miller in over the top. Darvel tried, but it didn't clear. The ball only fell as far as Mackenzie. His delivery back in found Keig and a clever flick on, and once again B1, Ewan Baird was there at the back post to fire home and restore the lead. 2-1 Meda. On the 65th minute, Meda's pressure forced Darvel into a turnover. Gillespie picked it up, goal in his sights, and from just outside the box, he slotted a low drive into the bottom corner as the keeper stretched to his right. 3-1 Meda. Then came the drama, and after some theatrics from the Darvel bench, the ref showed Aaron Miller a second yellow, off for an early shower. Would this open the door for Darvel to get back into the game? Not this team, not today. 2 pinpoint deliveries from Anderson made the difference. The first was cleared by the keeper, but the ball found its way back to Anderson. His second cross deceived everyone, including the keeper, over the top and nestled perfectly into the far side netting. 4-1 Meda with 10 minutes plus stoppage remaining. The question loomed. Would a 3-goal cushion seal the points? Not with this Meda side. Even with 10 men, they absorbed the pressure superbly, disciplined without the ball, dangerous on the counter. In truth, you'd never have known they were a man down. Then came the full-time whistle. A statement win, away from home, against one of the league's biggest tests. And now, surely the rest of the league were starting to take notice. Were the fans beginning to believe that McKim and his staff had truly turned his club's fortunes around? Could this Meda side be genuine contenders? Another 3 points on the board. 4 goals scored by 3 different players. And once again, the strength of the squad showed itself. The bench arriving with impact. Players stepping up when called upon. But yet again it was clear. This wasn't just a good starting 11 anymore. This was becoming a proper squad. The final league fixture in October. Another tough away day. Kirkintilloch Rob Roy. Always a disciplined physical side. And with the coaching staff, Meda knew would have done the homework. This wasn't going to be an easy task. 75 minutes gone, still scoreless. Both sides had had their chances. Then came the breakthrough. Some relentless pressure from Keig forced the turnover. In possession, he drove straight at the heart of the Rob Roy defence, but then he was brought down inside the box from behind. But to the referee's credit, he played advantage, and advantage Meda took. McKenzie arriving at the perfect moment, smashing the ball into the roof of the net from just inside the area. 1-0 Meda. 15 minutes to play. The question now, would it be enough? Then came the drama, almost instantly. A ball over the top, Barkley comes to claim, collision, and the Kerky player hits the deck, and without hesitation, the referee blows his whistle and points straight to the spot. Penalty, Kirkintilloch Rob Roy. A pressure moment. They send it low to Barkley's right. He guesses correctly, but there's just too much pace on it. 1-1. Game on. But the game would finish Kirkintilloch 1, Meda 1. Should you have asked a neutral that day, they'd probably have said a draw was a fair result. Both sides had their chances. Both sides had their moments. And on another day, either team could have walked away with all 3 points. But as the gaffer always says, if you can't win, don't get beat. And sometimes, over the course of a long season, that point matters. A massive shout out to Stuart, bringing a bus full of Meda fans from the town through for the trip. The Meda away support travelling in numbers as always. So with October coming to a close, Meda sat in second place in the West of Scotland First Division. 22 points on the board, just 2 behind the early leaders Gart Cairn, and a game in hand. The belief was growing, the style was clear, and everything was still to play for. Next up would come November. Home league fixtures against Neilston and Thornywood, although a tricky cup tie at Meda Park against high-flying Threave Rovers from the South of Scotland League also lay ahead. The nights might have been getting colder, but this season was only heating up.